If you could invite one ship to live in our world in your house, who would it be? Probably Victory, because then we could go skating together and have fun. Yay!
Be my coach, Victor.
Which body part would you give up in exchange for achieving your greatest dream? Probably, like, boobs, because, like, you can do better skating things, probably, if they're not just there chilling. Or, like, I don't know, cosplay as well. It's just, like, so much more convenient. Or, like, to be honest, who even needs, like, ovaries or a womb?
How long can you sing/scream one note for?
Okay, let's all take a little moment to be chill and calm. And I'm going to sing a who. And let the sound of the universe wash over you into a deep meditative place. If you had the power to permanently deactivate one social media site forever, which one would you choose? Like Snapchat, like legit, I hate it. Just Snapchat. How would you describe your taste in music, and do you have any song recs? My taste in music is literally, like, so varied and weird. I like folk music, some Asian pop, kind of like Panic at the Disco, Dances of Universal Peace, Shape Note, Georgian polyphony singing because it's like amazing, like South African stuff, just generally world things. Song recs. Okay, so I recommend go listen to Kalafina Red Moon. Also listen to Lady Masery. Anything from Cycle, their new album is good. Yeah. And like Panic at the Disco, Always, which is like not their normal style, but I really love it. And what's it called? Sing, sing for the morning and for the rest of the day. Sing for slipstream swimming and for floating away. Te wana bashite, kimi ni furata toki. Takai onbu ga mone no naka ni hitotsu. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know.
You can set yourself on fire. But
yeah, I am one of those people that will spend like ages just listening to Zika soundtracks. Well, not soundtracks. Can you call it a soundtrack if it's Zika? I mean, technically you're not having the full experience, so, and it's just the music, but you know, I guess, maybe. Comment down below if you have a better word for me to use. So, pets or pot plants? Recommend 3 fandoms that people should be more aware of. Okay, right, you have asked, like, the question, because now I'm not going to stop talking. Okay, so, one thing I really, really hate is when I go up to people and they're like, oh, yeah, isn't How to Train Your Dragon so great? And then I'm like, are you talking about the books or the movies? And then they're like, wait, there are books? What? Well, no more, just please. don't say that to the films, yes, they're good. Nothing like the books. Please read the books. They're amazing. Twists and turns on every page. You can never predict where it's going. Toothless is this big, not this Night Fury thing. They didn't put Fish Legs in the film properly. Fish Legs is the best character ever. And then Kamikaze, or should I say Astrid, is not dating Hiccup. I mean, you can ship them, but like, technically in the books they don't actually date. But yeah, you're free to ship if you want to. I'm not gonna ship shame anyone. Recommendation number 2. I don't see anybody anywhere talking about the Charlie Bone books, because like they were important to me when I was growing up. I mean, what more can you want? A group of people with special talents in a school for people, well, for talented people, and then the people with special talents are like in the mix, and they're great, and it's inventive. Yeah, so good. Honestly, you should go read them. Third. The third series, not the Hunger Games, that's not what I was going to recommend. I haven't actually read them yet, I've only seen the film, so I mean, like, I can't really talk about my rant about How to Train Your Dragon, TBH. Yeah, the third, okay, I've got to actually get books for this. The True Game books by Sheri S. Tepper. Anyone that knows me IRL will know how obsessed I am with these books. Number 1. The True Game. This is actually a trilogy within a trilogy. It's like King's Blood 4, Necromancer 9, Wizards 11. I think that's the names of the books without actually. So this is set in a fantasy land. Humans have, well, some humans have talents such as mind reading or shape-shifting or being a tragmoor when you can like chuck rocks about or like items and things. There are 11 talents, and you can have combinations of them and stuff, and then there are people who are called pawns who are discriminated against because they don't have talents. That sounds like, okay, well that's the boring basic premise of the books. No. Like, honestly, like, that's just the foundation, that's just where it starts. Like, honestly, so many different things happen, and if you want your like perfect mix of sci-fi, fantasy, feminism, discussing the way women are treated in society, discrimination, different species, yeah, I mean it's a sci-fi fantasy roller coaster. That's the first book in the series. They get more and more in depth. So basically, the first one is about this guy called Peter. Then the second one goes back in time, about this shapeshifter woman called Mavin Manyshaped, and it talks about her childhood and her growing up and being a part of the world in this place. The first part of this is so like, can I even get through the first like several chapters, because it's just so like, I don't even know, women being mistreated, rape, like, yeah. Content warnings for these books. They talk about some deep stuff. Like, they don't actually describe violent acts in detail, but they do allude to them, I guess is the way to put it. But it doesn't stay like that for the whole book. She gets a very nice life for herself. Anyway, she wasn't the one being whatever, but yeah. And the people get their comeuppance, so it's all kind of good. Spoilers, hashtag spoilers. Anyway, so that's that. You find out a lot more about the world and like the intricate things, because no offense to Peter, but he's really not like the smartest person in many ways, or not really the most observant, should I say. Not necessarily smart, but yeah. Through the eyes of Mavin and later Jinian. So I don't have this as a big book. I have them as the little separate ones. We got Jinian Footseer, first one, Dervish Daughter, and Jinian Star-eye. Honestly, like the best thing I've ever read in my life. If you want anything, like I honestly, the direction these books go in, I just can't spoil it for you, but just let me say it talks about a lot of very relevant issues to our time right now. And these were written in the 80s, I think. Yeah, so good. 10 out of 1 would recommend. Have you ever cosplayed? I have indeed cosplayed. I'm just being a nerdy child right from the start. And so here is a montage of some of the things I have dressed up as in my life. MBTI or Enneagram. What are your types? And what do you think is most accurate? Well, I can't really say much about Enneagram because I don't really know a huge amount about it. I know a little bit. Hi! Ish. Yeah, I don't really know much about Enneagram, but I am a massive MBTI nerd. And because of that, I'm not gonna tell you what my type is and you have to guess it in the comments because I'm curious to know what other people think. Because to know is that self-centered? I think it's just curiosity really. So yeah, guess my type down below. And maybe in a new video I might do an Enneagram test for the camera, so let me know if you want me to do that, if you'd be interested to find out. And also, if I do that, I can reveal to you whether you're right about my MBTI. So, you know, there we go. So, hope you enjoyed that little Q&A, and let me know what you want me to do next, and if you appreciated any of these random occurrences and answers, then feel free to like and yeah, subscribe if that interests you. I'll put links over here somewhere in the gap. So yeah, goodbye!